Hi, welcome to Storytime Online. Today we're going to have some stories to go with this really cold weather we're having. But our puppet today doesn't mind cold weather at all because he's a penguin and all of our stories are about penguins. So let's get the first one, which is called Penguin. It's written and illustrated by Dunbar and published by Candlewick Press. And I see right on the very first page, there's a present with a tag that says, "For Ben." And this is Ben. Ben ripped open his present. Inside was a penguin. "Hello, Penguin," said Ben. "What shall we play?" said Ben. Penguin said nothing. "Can't you talk?" said Ben. Penguin said nothing. Ben tickled Penguin. Penguin didn't laugh. Ben made his funniest face for Penguin. Penguin didn't laugh. Ben put on a happy hat and sang a silly song and did a dizzy dance. Penguin said nothing. "Will you talk to me if I stand on my head?" said Ben. Penguin didn't say a word. Ben prodded Penguin and stuck out his tongue at Penguin. Penguin said nothing. Ben made fun of Penguin and imitated Penguin. Penguin said nothing. Ben ignored Penguin. Penguin ignored Ben. So Ben fired Penguin into outer space on a rocket, and Penguin came back to Earth without a word. Ben tried to feed Penguin to a passing lion. Penguin said nothing. Lion didn't want to eat Penguin. Ben got upset. And Penguin said nothing. "Say something," shouted Ben. Lion ate Ben for being too noisy. Oh my. Penguin bit Lion very hard on the nose. "Ow!" said Penguin. "Wow!" said Ben. And Penguin said everything. And that's the end. Well, I don't know if penguins like to jump on the bed, but they're going today. I've got 5 little penguins who were jumping on the bed. When one fell off, well, he bumped his head. His mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more penguins jumping on the bed." So 4 little penguins were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more penguins jumping on the bed." So 3 little penguins were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So his mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more penguins jumping on the bed." So 2 little penguins were jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. His mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more penguins jumping on the bed." So 1 little penguin was jumping on the bed. When she fell off, well, she bumped her head. Her mama called the doctor. The doctor said, "No more penguins jumping on the bed." Well, our next story is called Penguins Can't Fly. It's written and illustrated by Byrne and published by Barrons. Once upon a time, there were 2 eggs. which hatched into two little birds. One was a gull called Gregory, and the other was a penguin called Hudson. Gregory and Hudson were the best of friends. They did everything together. Now, as time went on, they started to grow and change, but they remained the best of friends. One day, Gregory spotted a few young gulls having fun flying over the beach. He flapped his wings and flew off to join them. "Come on, Hudson," he cried. Hudson flapped and flapped his little wings and flop. "What use is a bird that can't fly?" jeered Gregory's new friends. "I can fly," said Hudson grumpily. "I'll show them," he thought. So he bounced and bounced, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't fly. Splash. The gulls just laughed unkindly. Not Gregory, but the others. "Maybe I can't fly after all," sniffed Hudson to himself. "I am useless." Meanwhile, the gulls were busy showing off to each other. "Watch me dive," squealed Gregory. Hudson and the gulls waited for Gregory to return to the surface. They waited, and they waited, until Hudson, sensing something was wrong, dived into the water and swam down to the seabed. Gregory was tangled in a fisherman's discarded net. Hudson brought Gregory to the surface and pulled him safely onto a rock. Gregory couldn't thank Hudson enough, and the other gulls felt ashamed and agreed that even though Hudson couldn't fly, he was a great friend and a brilliant diver, especially when it came to catching supper. Do you see what he's got? A whole net full of fish. Yes. See? Sometimes penguins can fly with a little help from their friends. Woohoo! All right, well, shall we do another finger play? Maybe we could shake our sillies. All right. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. And can you clap, clap, clap your crazies out? Clap, clap, clap your crazies out. Clap, clap, clap your crazies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out? Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out. Stretch, stretch, stretch your stretchies out and wiggle your waggles away. Go ahead and stand up, because it's your turn to jump. Can you jump, jump, jump your jiggles out? Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out. Jump, jump, jump your jiggles out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you yawn? Oh. Yawn your sleepies out. Yawn. Oh. Yawn your sleepies out. Yawn. Oh. Yawn your sleepies out and wiggle your waggles away. Can you shake, shake, shake your sillies out? Shake, shake, shake your sillies out. Shake, shake, shake your sillies out and wiggle your waggles away. Well, our next story is about two penguin friends. This is called Bob and Flo. It's written and illustrated by Rebecca Ashdown, and it's published by Houghton, Mifflin, and Harcourt. It was Flo's first day of preschool. She had her lunch and a new bow. "I like your bow," said a little penguin. "I like your bucket," said another. His name was Bob. Thanks, said Flo. Flo tried some painting. But then she noticed her bucket was missing. And there was something different about Bob. Flo went to look for her bucket. She found Bob playing with the blocks. I like your tower, said Flo. Thanks, said Bob. Flo found some sand castles outside, but where was her bucket? After lunch, Flo went to play outside on the slide. Oh, and there was her bucket. But where was Bob? Bob was stuck. Flo knew what to do. She got her bucket, filled it with water. Whoosh went the water. Thanks, said Bob. And then Bob and Flo went whoosh, whoosh, until it was time to go home. Bye-bye, Flo, said Bob. See you tomorrow, Bob, said Flo. And don't forget our bucket. All right. Well, did you see what Flo had for lunch? She had fish, a whole bucket full of fish. Even when the bucket was gone, she ate them all. So we should do our finger play about our hot dogs. Can you get your hot dogs ready? And get your pan nice and hot. I've got 5 little hot dogs. They're cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. So 4 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 3 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 2 little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and one went bam. 1 little hot dog is cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the one went bam. So no little hot dogs are cooking in the pan. The grease got hot and the pan went bam. Well, our last book today is called Blue Penguin. Do you see he's a little different color than the others? This is written and illustrated by Petr Horacek, and it's published by Candlewick Press. Far away, near the South Pole, a little blue penguin was born. Now, a blue penguin is not something you see every day. Are you a real penguin? Asked the other penguins. I feel like a penguin, said Blue Penguin. Blue Penguin did all the same things that the other penguins did. He wasn't the best at diving or jumping, but he always caught a big fish. I told you I was a penguin, said Blue Penguin. But you're not like us, said the other penguins, and they wandered away. Blue Penguin was left all alone. His days were filled with emptiness. His nights were filled with dreams. There was one dream that came back night after night. In this dream, a beautiful white whale rescued Blue Penguin, taking him away from his lonely place. Blue Penguin made up a song about the white whale from his dream, and each morning he sang it across the ocean. There he is, way out there. Now one day, a little penguin heard him singing. Each day, she came a little closer to listen. One day, she spoke to Blue Penguin. "Teach me your song," she said. Each day, Blue Penguin taught Little Penguin a little bit more of the song, and they sang and played together. They became friends. Then one evening, Blue Penguin turned to Little Penguin. He said, "It's time we sing a new song," he said. "I will teach you." Blue Penguin's new song was so magical that the other penguins came to listen. When he had finished, they went up to him. "Your song is beautiful," they said. "Will you teach us to sing too?" "Yes," said Blue Penguin. "Gather round, and I will teach you." But before they began to sing, a huge white whale arrived. "Who called me?" said the white whale. "I heard my song, and I have come." Blue Penguin answered the white whale. "It was I who called you. I dreamed of you and wished you would come to take me away from my loneliness." Little Penguin looked sad. "Don't leave," she said. "You're my friend." "Please don't leave us," said the other penguins. "We're sorry we left you alone. You're our friend as well. You're a penguin like us." Blue Penguin looked at the white whale and said, "Thank you for coming for me, but the song you heard was a very old song. I've learned a new one now. I belong here." The white whale smiled but said nothing. She turned around and slowly disappeared over the horizon. Blue Penguin turned to his friends. "Now, let us sing our new song," he said. "Our song of friendship." And I think actually all 4 of our books today were about friends. Well, we're going to have one more story, and it's not going to be on the flannel board like you would usually have. It's going to be, well, just a little different, but it is going to be about penguins. Meet Mr. Penguin. Now, Mr. Penguin was getting ready to go out, but he wasn't happy with his normal black and white suit. He wanted something different. Well, just then, a school of magical, colorful fish swam by. And Mr. Penguin looked at all those colors and he said, "Oh, I wish I could be a different color. How could I do it?" Well, the magical fish said to him, "Just dive down deep into the sea after the fish whose color you wish to be." Well, that's just what Mr. Penguin did. He saw a yellow fish. So he dove down into the water and he swam down deep. And when he came back up, he was yellow. Well, Mr. Penguin took a good look at himself. Yellow was pretty, and he loved bananas, but yellow was not for him. So Mr. Penguin saw another magical fish. It was a pink one, so he followed it, diving way down deep into the sea. And when he came back up, he was pink. Well, Mr. Penguin thought pink was pretty, and he loved pink bubble gum, but, well, pink was not for him. So he looked at the magical fish, and he saw another one, and he dove down deep into the sea after the red one. And when he came back up, tell me, what do you think? He was red. Oh, now Mr. Penguin took a good look at himself, and well, he liked red. He especially liked strawberries, but red was not for him. So he looked at the magical fish and he dove down deep into the water after an orange fish. And when he came back up, he was orange. Now, Mr. Penguin took a good hard look at himself. Orange was pretty, and he loved oranges, but orange was not for him. So he looked at the fish that were still swimming around, and he saw a purple one. So he dove down deep into the sea after the purple fish, and when he came back up, can you guess? Mr. Penguin was purple. Well, he took a good long look at himself, and he liked purple. He especially liked grapes, but purple was not for him. So he looked around until he saw another one of the magical fish, and he dove down deep into the sea following the green fish. And when he came back up, he was, say it with me, green. Oh, Mr. Penguin took a good long look at himself. He liked green, and he liked broccoli, but green was really not for him. So Mr. Penguin was starting to feel a little, well, sorry for himself and wished that maybe he had stayed his regular black and white. But just then he saw a fish that was black with a white eye. So he dove down deep into the sea following that black fish. And when he came back up, Mr. Penguin was black and white with a little pizzazz. So those are our penguin stories today, and you can find lots of penguin stories here at the library. So I hope you'll stop in soon, and we'll be back. Well, you won't be back, but I'll be back with some other stories next time when we have Storytime online. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.